Hey guys, welcome back to another review video, and in today's video we're going to be doing the long-awaited review for the Jazwares Wave 1 World of action figures. Guys, I meant to do this review months ago. I'm so sorry. I could not for the life of me find Mangle, but now that I finally did, it's review time. So we're going to start off with Toy Freddy, and then we're going to move on to Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, and then Mangle. And I will be giving you guys a look at all of their boxes, all of their functions. I won't be taking them out of the box, unfortunately. I am an inbox collector, so I'll be buying a separate set of these when the Jazwares restocks. As of right now, guess what, guys? Every single thing almost from Jazwares for FNAF is sold out. Yeah, almost everything is sold out. We don't even talk about the Indo series. But anyway, guys, it's time to review Toy Freddy. Alrighty, guys, so now all we have is Toy Freddy here. The others are gone, so let's get started. So at the top of the box here, we have Classic Freddy. I really wish they would do something unique and like put all of the characters at the top corner of the box to like be unique to the characters. So like a PNG of Toy Freddy up there. That would have been really cool. 8+ Five Nights at Freddy's. We have the Toy Freddy figure in the box there with like an office background with some like bluish pink and purple lighting. Then we have the glowing eyes feature, jump scare action. I think that's the prototype right there. And then Cam 4A, and then Toy Freddy action figure, power left 93%, and the usage is 2. So now we're going to turn it around to the back. Flip this over. We have Classic Freddy again. That's the same one that's on the Endo series, actually. Fun fact. We have Five Nights at Freddy's. We have Toy Freddy jump scare action. Again, I think that's the prototype. We then have Get Them Before They Get You with Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, and Mangle. And then down here is just some copyright and stuff and warnings. Nothing really special down here. But these figures, guys, I am so sorry, but Funko's figures for FNAF AR for the toys, they would have looked so good if they were just the characters that we wanted. I think Funko's Toy Bonnie back there, which was, I think, System Error, would have looked so good if it was just, like, regular colors. But yeah, guys, this figure is absolutely amazing. So now what we're going to do is we are going to go over the actual figure, and then I'm going to give you guys a rating of the packaging, in my opinion, and what they could have done differently. So guys, okay, let's take a look at Toy Freddy closer in the box. This is a really nice figure. I really like this figure. It can move its mouth. Of course, the jump scare action, you can like move its mouth and move it forward. We have Toy Freddy's chest right there with a lighter color, the bow tie, and his 2 buttons. We have the freckles, the nose, his mouth, which looks really nice. I think this figure's head is one of the most accurate Toy Freddy heads I've ever seen on a figure. Funko's would have looked really nice if it was literally just regular colors, but Jazwares did an amazing job on these figures, and I am so excited to see what they're going to do for the FNAF 1 characters. So, of course, we have the iconic hat with the red ribbon that signifies Toy Freddy. We have his smaller ears, his red rosy cheeks, his blue eyes, and, of course, just everything else. This is an accurate one-to-one representation of what Toy Freddy would look like if he was like an actual in-game figure in the FNAF universe. This figure, I honestly have nothing else to say about it other than just amazing. And this is my favorite figure in the wave. I know a lot of people's favorite figure is Mangle, but this is my personal, and it looks incredible, and I am so happy to own this figure. Jazwares, if you are watching this, which you're probably not, please continue this line, because I know some people don't like it, but this to me is honestly a fire line, and I love these figures a lot. Overall, guys, I've seen this figure move, and it looks really good. Some of them, mine came with, like, wonky legs, but I don't really mind, because this figure is actually really good, and I'm so happy. Again, I'm so happy to own this figure. This is just an amazing, it has so much detail, and also, guys, the eyes glow in the dark. So at the end of today's video, we're going to be testing all of their eyes, under, like, the same light, because I have a giant bright light. So we're going to be testing all of their eyes, so don't worry about that. We will come back to that. So basically, overall, for me, guys, this figure probably is a 10 out of 10. Honestly, I just have to say, incredible job, Jazwares, and you did a really good job. It would have been the same for Funko if they made the character we actually wanted, but instead, we got Livewire, Toy Freddy. Yeah, that's a whole different story. But the packaging overall, I rate the packaging probably a 8.5 out of 10. It's just bland to me. There's like nothing really like special about it. The figure is what I'm like actually paying attention to. The packaging, I feel like it could have been a little bit more unique, but that's just me. So guys, next we're going to be moving on to Toy Bonnie and then Toy Chica, and then we're going to save the best for last, Mangle. So let's get straight into Toy Bonnie. Oh, look who it is. It's everybody's favorite rabbit. So here's Toy Bonnie, guys. So I have the original releases. There's a fun fact, guys, about these. This is the original release of the Toy Bonnie figure. There's two different versions. The Toy Bonnie Jazwares figure does have two different versions. There is one with smaller pupils like mine, and there's one with bigger ones. I like the other one. And when the Jazwares restock happens, hopefully at the end of this month, at the time I'm recording this, which is like early January, I really do hope that I get my hands on that figure, because I really want these out of box, and I'm just so excited to have these figures, because Funko, we begged Funko for the toys and the Wizards for years, guys, years almost. It's been 10 years since like the first person to ask Funko if we were ever going to get the Wizards, and they literally kept giving us the driest answers they could possibly do. I am going to go over the packaging, just not over the same stuff. So I'm just going to go over it really quickly, but just this once. So, of course, Freddy again, 8+, Five Nights at Freddy's. Then we have Glowing Eyes, Jump Scare Action, what I think that is the prototype right there. Cam 4A, I don't know why it's specifically that one. Toy Bonnie action figure, and then we have Power Love 93%, and the usage is number 2. So, let's flip it around to the back, and then we will come back to the actual figure. So, alright guys, we're on the back of the box. So, here's another PNG of Freddy. Five Nights at Freddy's, Toy Bonnie, Jump Scare Action. I really like his side profile. And I love that companies are giving Toy Bonnie a tail, because a lot of companies, like, they don't give Toy Bonnie merch a tail. I think that a lot of Toy Bonnie's recent merch has had a tail, so I'm really happy about that. Get them before they get you, again, with Toy Freddy, Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, and Mangle. And then just some warnings down here, not too important, so let's go ahead and flip the figure back around. But once again, guys, these figures, they're not, like, completely spot on, but these are incredible figures for only, like, 10 bucks. Jazwares really did an incredible job on these figures, and I really am so happy about this, because Jazwares, they did such an amazing job that it makes me want to buy 2 of the same figure, even literally just one to have out of box, and I'm so happy about that. So Jazwares, keep up the good work, please, because these just look incredible, and I'm so excited for the Toy Endo series. I can't even explain it. So I'm gonna let you guys take a look at him. Tell me what you guys think in the comments, because we usually don't get good Toy Bonnie merch, so it's very rare for us to get some good Toy Bonnie merch. For example, we don't talk about this guy. Anyway, guys, back to the actual figure. I rate this figure probably, again, I rated probably a 9.5 out of 10, probably because I like the re-release better, because the eyes are bigger. That's my only issue with this figure, is that the eyes, they just kind of look off. They throw the figure off a little bit. I think the prototype ones look a little bit better, but overall, this is an amazing figure for only $10. $10. If they kept them in stock, I would definitely buy multiple of these. But yeah, guys, that was pretty much it for Toy Bonnie. So, and the packaging, again, I rate probably, again, an 8, because I just feel like it could have been unique. That's just my opinion. But alright, guys, let's switch over to Toy Chica. Alrighty, guys, so now it is time to review Toy Chica. So, of course, I'm just going to go over the packaging again one last time with the unique features. So, we're just going to start here with the glowing eyes with another PNG of Chica. Jump Scare Action, which I think that is the prototype. For Cam 4AU, Toy Chica action figure, Power Left 93, and percentage 2. So, now let's flip it over. Another PNG of Classic Freddy, which I don't have a problem with, but I just really wish that they would do, like, PNGs of the actual characters they're selling. Like, Toy Chica, like, this whole box would have been Toy Chica themed. The whole other box would have been Toy Bonnie themed or Toy Freddy themed. If you guys get what I'm saying, like, I really wish the boxes were, like, themed to the character you're getting. But, like, it's kind of nostalgic, because it reminds me of what Funko was doing, like, the first time they got the license. They kept making stuff with Withered Freddy on it, and for the longest time we thought we were gonna get Withered Freddy merch, but we just never did. And that's like that same image down there on my Jumbo Freddy tag is like the same image you can get off like the FNAF wiki. Anyway, guys, we have Toy Chica Jump Scare Action, again with the prototype, the button back there which you can press to make their arms move and their mouths. Get them before they get you with all the characters right there, and just some warnings, not really too important. So let's flip the figure back over and take a look at her. But in my personal opinion, guys, I just don't like this figure. It's because of one thing. It's the eyes. They throw me off. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but I just feel like something about the eyes on this figure is just kind of off to me. Like, these ones look better down here on the prototype, but this just looks off. I don't know what it is about the eyes. Everything else is spot on. It's just the eyes bother me. I don't know what it is. I'm not sure, honestly. But they did a really good job on the beak. You know what figure variant they could make? Like a variant of this figure with her beak off. That is such an amazing concept. I know it's just like a duplicate, but beakless Toy Chica barely has any merch. She literally does not have any merch, barely. Of course, there we have her arms, we have her legs, and then we have her feet right there. Then we have her 3 feathers on the top of her head, her pink cheeks, and her eyelashes, and her eyeshadow. So this is a really nice figure. I probably have to rate this figure I would say a 9 out of 10, maybe. That's only because this mold is spot on to Toy Chica, and it has the Let's Party on the bib too. It's just the eyes throw me off. It would have been a 10 like Toy Freddy, but the eyes throw me off so much. I just don't know what it is. Just looking at a figure from afar it looks really nice, but if you just like look at the eyes, I don't know, just something throwing me off. But yeah, guys, honestly, the packaging for her is the same as the others. I just rate them that. For Toy Chica, though, I would probably have to rate her, again, a 10, maybe. I don't know. It's just the eyes. The eyes throw me off. This is a really good figure, but the eyes are bothering me. That's the only thing. But yeah, guys, so now it's time to switch over to the best for last, Mangle. All right, guys, everybody please welcome Mangle. So guys, this is the closest we were ever going to get to a Mangle figure. We never thought Funko was never going to make a Mangle figure, guys. I know a lot of my fan base, they love Funko, guys, but they were never going to make a Mangle figure. The closest we ever got to a Mangle figure from Funko was the fixed Mangle. Funko loved making fixed Mangle / Toy Foxy or Funtime Foxy. But it's just, I like this version of the character more. That character needs more merch like the other fixed Toy Foxy version. But I just feel like Mangle, like the actual Mangle character themselves, they need more merch. And it's just I'm just very grateful that Jazwares even considered making Mangle, because usually Funko, they probably would have just made Toy Foxy, honestly. I have a theory about why Mangle, like the fixed Toy Foxy figure, was in Wave 1. I think because they made the plushies with fixed Toy Foxy. If you can see down there, she's in the back. They made the figures with fixed Mangle in them, and I was like, I didn't really know why. At first, she was included in the Nightmare Wave, and then I was like, okay, I get it. Because the plushies included her, they wanted to include her in Wave 1, but Wave 1 slot was taken up by Springtrap, so I think that's why, guys. But I think that's an interesting theory. But yeah, guys, again, I'm not going to go over the packaging because it's just the same, so I'm just going to go over here. Glowing eyes on both Mangle's head and the Endo head. Jump scare action with the mouths open. Cam for AU Mangle action figure. Power left 93% and usage 2. So now let's flip the figure over and take a look at the back of the box. Alright, guys, so here is the back of the box. We have Mangle jump scare action, again with the 2 Endo heads, and then Mangle. Then we have get them before they get you, some warnings, and then guess what, guys? These figures are only $10 almost. This was $11.99. So at like GameStop, which I got this from, these figures are only like 12 bucks at GameStop. And this is a really good figure. Like, Mangle is a really high quality figure. All the Jazwares figures are, I would say. I know some people miss Funko's like articulation, but I just feel like Jazwares did such an amazing job on these figures. It's incredible, honestly. I know some people said they were kind of hard to put together, which that's understandable. But Jazwares, you did an amazing job on these figures, and I hope that you do wonders with the license, because we kind of got tired of asking Funko for the same things over and over, and then getting something like this up there, or it's just something else. But Jazwares, they blew it out the park with these, and they blew it out the park with their Wave 2 and Wave 1 plushies, which I will never forget those. Those will forever be iconic to me. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to say, like, at the end of this review, which this is now, Funko will forever be nostalgic in my eyes. I love Funko. I will forever love Funko's figures. I have their re-releases. I have a bunch of Funko merch, as you guys can see. But it's time for a new company to take that spotlight, and I am ready for it. So let's see what adventures we can go on. But alright guys, that was pretty much it for today's review. So I'm going to go ahead and do their glow eyes, and then we're going to do the outro. Alright guys, so here's the glowing eyes. I really got to be quick because it kind of wears off a little bit fast. But here it is guys. I really hope you guys enjoyed today's review on the Jazwares Wave 1 of the World of Figures review. And I will see you guys in Wave 2. So, alright guys, stay awesome. And I will see you guys in my next review. Goodbye!